one day I got called up to the big buns and fries, and I made the step up, and I'm still cooking 32 years later.
So you fell in love with it?
Yeah, I just there was a lot of things I fell in love with it. You know, the camaraderie, you know, just being with my friends and just hanging out. And I got to fill my belly. You know, growing up single mom and stuff, I kind of had to learn how to fend for myself a lot, and I got tired of eating shitty food and decided that, you know, I'd cook for myself.
Oh yeah, no doubt. It must have been tough just being with your mom and all that, and having to grow up.
Yeah,
with her, right?
yeah, it was tough, but like I said, the kitchen was like, it saved me. It gave me
Like a safe haven.
Oh, for sure. It gave me some direction. It gave me some love, and it filled my belly. The dream that we all have. We want to get out the hood, right?
Yeah.
And you know, what did that mean for me? It meant leaving my house at 18 years old and becoming an apprentice. You know, I picked up a trade. You know, it wasn't as glorified as it is now. Like back in the days, like people laughed at you. You told me you were a cook. You know, you were looked down upon, right? And it just so happened, you know, within like the 10 years of me being in it, it became a cool thing. You know, it became a time where like we're the new rock stars.
Yeah. Did you ever feel like anger or sadness when these kids or whatever be picking on you? Or?
Oh, for sure, for sure. And the good thing for me, I was never really a violent person.
Yeah.
Right. I found other ways to kind of lash out or express myself, whether it was sports or cooking. Right. I just needed to get away, and I learned from a young age to stay away from it. Right. You know, had my moments where we kind of wrong crowd, wrong place, wrong time type of thing.
Like
still
everyone?
experience that, right? And you know, fucked up every once in a while, but you just got to learn from your mistakes and move forward. But as far as like being racially profiled or being felt, you know, any less than the average person, yeah, I felt it at times, but I never really let it bother me.
Yeah.
Just because I knew I had an ultimate plan of where I wanted to be, and I wasn't gonna let anybody stop me.
Yeah, that's an amazing story. To have that mentality, you know, it's kind of like a black mamba mentality, you know.
Yeah, and you know, part of the time I was just ignorant, or maybe, you know, I didn't want to see that stuff. And I was just able to block it out and just keep moving forward.
Did you ever feed those insults into your ego to make you go harder then?
Oh, for sure, and I just proving people wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure there was at least 3 or 4 teachers in high school that wrote me off. Right? Look at me now. I've dedicated the last 30 years of my life to food, to feeding everybody else. You know, there's times that I forget to eat. You know, I've probably seen a quarter of the sunsets that the average person has seen.
Wow.
Because I've been stuck in the kitchen, you know, and sacrifice. You know, I gave up a lot of shit, man. Like, I have nieces and nephews that I don't know because I was cooking. You know, I have childhood friends that, you know, we're still contact here and there, but I don't know their kids. You know, I have another handful of friends that, you know, we still talk, we're still tight, but like, that's because a lot of them made the effort. You know, like George has made an effort to be around, you know, and not everybody's been able to put in that time or wanted to, right? And it's not until now that I'm able to try to buy that time back. You know, all that time that I've not spent with my family, I'm like, every opportunity I have now, I am doing it. You know, if I had to go back and tell my 13-year-old self something about this career that I chose, I would have told myself, man, it's just food. I'm Steve Gonzalez, and I'm raised by Latinos.